whatever. I'm just gonna smell like a whole snack today. It is what it is. I have a whole bun today. I was not gonna struggle with my hair today. I was not gonna struggle. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. My name is Maria, or it's MJ here on YouTube. Alright, so you guys know the drill. We're gonna start off with perfumes as usual. And this is Amethyst Lalique. I don't know if you guys can see, but I've put a dent already on it. It's so good. It's so refreshing. Especially like once it falls down, it just lands on your skin. You're just like... So based on the notes, I expected this to be like a very jammy, maybe even syrupy, thick, dense berry jam, honestly. And when I opened it, it was completely different than what I was expecting, and I'm happy that it was different than what I was expecting, because this has literally been saving my life in this heat. This to me smells like unripe berries, as my friend Takara described it in her last video. I also saw Maria Coyette describe it in her video as like getting a bunch of unripe berries and putting it into a bowl, and then mixing into the bowl not only the berries but also the leaves, the stems, all that, and just mashing it together, and that's what you get. And I think those are pretty good descriptions. So if you are interested in this, I feel like you should take into consideration that. There was a comment on Fragrantica that the person was disappointed because they didn't get like a cake or like a blueberry muffin or something like that. Based on notes, honestly, I'm not sure how you would get that. She did mention like a tea, and I think that's actually a great way of describing this. Just think of like a very refreshing, light, unsweetened berry tea infused with crushed green leaves at the bottom, and the stems as well. And then like the stems probably like your straw. I know that sounds weird, but that's what I get. It's very, very light, very extremely refreshing. This might be my scent of the day. No, I have another one that's gonna be my scent of the day. This is what I've been loving and obsessing over, as you can see by the dent, to go to sleep. It's super hot here. I live in Florida, especially after a shower, to go to sleep in this, amazing. I've also been wearing it out when it's super, super hot outside, and I just want to feel refreshed and light. I want to smell good, but not something super pungent, not something in your face. I want to spray something else, but whatever. It's super light anyway, so I'm sure that it's not going to clash with the other perfume that I want to use today. So that's Amethyst Lalique, and this has been my comforting scent. Oh my god, the dent is definitely there. Like, I'm putting it against the light, and the dent, wow. I've also heard comparisons between Meliora and this one. I don't have Meliora, but I've heard that it's not really a comparison, but it just stands on its own. It's an amazing fragrance on its own. All right, so next, this is another one that I've unboxed. By the way, all these videos that I have unboxed, I'll be linking them down below and somewhere above as well. So this is another one. This is I Love Love from Moschino, and I got this one because of my friend Anna. Anna loves her citrus. Gets me every time. Opens up with a burst of like juicy, realistic grapefruit, and a mixture also of like oranges. When you're cutting orange and you know that zest that comes out of the orange, that's what I get. Literally a realistic like grapefruit and orange when you're peeling them. It's super refreshing. This is an EDT, I believe. Yeah, it's an EDT, but on me it performs like an EDP. I've come to learn that citrus, strong notes like rhubarb, stuff like that, they last a long time on me, and it projects as well. Pineapples, stuff like that, musk as well, mixed in with like citrus. Yeah, that performs the best on me. So this is that. It's like a musky, sweet orange with added sugar. Once this dries down on my skin, it becomes like a crystallized sugar orange peels with the added grapefruit zest and musky as well. This reminds me of somewhat, of course with its own touch, of the perfume that I've raved about and I love, Express Love. So if you have this and you've been contemplating on Express Love, I think they're very similar. It's just the other one is more blackberry and pineapple based, and this one is more orange, and this one has that added sugar, which I really like. And this is one that I'm gravitating towards, but I'm a little bit more stingy just because I got the 1 ounce, and it's like, really? It's that opening gets me every time. Do I want to spray it? Whatever. I'm just gonna smell like a whole snack today. It is what it is. Oh my god, I'm a whole trip. So that is I Love Love from Moschino in a summery, sweet, fresh, musky. All right, so this other one is probably gonna surprise you guys because it's not really considered like summer fragrance, what you categorize as a summer fragrance, but this is a new one to my collection and I've been, oh my god, obsessed. This is one that I love on its own, but I've been mixing or layering with a lot of other like perfumes that I'm not really like fond of, or like I feel they're missing a little extraness to make it mine, to, you know, make it something that I enjoy. And this is Casablanca from Swiss Arabian, also another one that has a little bit of a dent. I remember seeing this one on Amazon and the price is not what I paid. Now, with that being said, I'm not mad at all. Like, even if low-key, I hope they don't see this video, but low-key, even if they like raise the price, I would still buy it. Like, once I run out of this, I'm just gonna need another one. I love it. It opened up very light, kind of like airy. It reminded me of the opening of what's that perfume called? Kayali Vanilla 28. But this is a like its own perfume. It's just the opening kind of reminded me of that because it had this like brown sugar quality. Over time on the skin, it turns into caramel. It keeps the slight freshness and like sweetness slash fruitiness of the grape and the apple, but it becomes like caramel. So thickens and it becomes so good. Obsessed. Now I did layer it with something else. This is not like a favorite of mine at the moment. This is actually one that I wasn't sure about, but just to mention, but I'm just gonna tell you guys what I layered it with yesterday. So this is the Roberto Cavalli Paradiso Assoluto. And you guys know I love my Gemma. By the way, you guys, I got another backup. And I was considering of getting a backup to my backup. Yeah, like the obsession is real. And I got an amazing price. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I put you guys on it. I screenshotted it, who I got it from. They sold out and I was like, damn, I really should have gotten a backup to my backup, to my backup, to my backup. I have good friends and they're the ones that were like, no, you're doing too much, you're doing the most. This is what I wore yesterday and I still smell it on my shirt. It is currently 11:10 a.m. and I want to say that I layered it together around 3 p.m. So yeah, it's crazy. That's over 12 hours. Remind you, I do overspray or whatever. This is one that I don't think that you need to overspray. It's also unisex. I think it leans definitely more feminine in my opinion than masculine. A guy could still rock this, especially if you are into gourmands and sweet scents. I think a guy could rock it. So this is Casablanca from Swiss Arabian. Literally caramel in a bottle, like literally. Okay, I'm gonna move them here because they're about to fall. This is a finishing powder, and this is an oldie but a goodie. And this is one of the best finishing powders that I've ever come across. So this is from NYX or NYX, whatever floats your boat. The HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. It's like that, super cheap. I'm gonna put pricing on screen. I just remember that it was like drugstore price, but I don't have too much. Let me show you guys. I need to restock. Basically almost done. Yeah, I'm not okay. But I'm not one that wears like heavy makeup. I don't wear foundation. I have 1 or 2 foundations and I don't even wear them like that. What I wear is called from Dr. Brandt Pores No More. It's a primer that I use it on my cheek, here and here. I don't have that one on today. I don't actually have anything on other than a moisturizer and what's this called, concealer, this blush as like face products. Okay, that's out of the way. So the reason I love this one so much is because I have dark circles, like really bad dark circles. Even if I'm not wearing like a full face of makeup or like foundation or whatever people do, I like to put concealer if I'm going to work or whatever. And on top of my concealer, I'll go with this. This removes that like white cast that concealer gives you, and it just makes it look like you don't have concealer on, and it doesn't crease on me. At least I don't think it creases. Camera died, so I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, anywho, well, if you're on a budget, you're looking for a good setting power, okay. Honestly though, even if you're not on a budget, it's a great one. It's a great one. It's an amazing one. Like I said, I tried some other ones that were higher priced. Wins every time, wins every time. And it also feels very smooth under my eyes. It has this very fine powder. All right, so this is another one that I've been using for quite a while. And it was ever since I started watching this YouTuber that she talks about skincare a lot. If you didn't know, I'm huge into skincare. But I like homemade skincare. I may come up with some videos of like homemade stuff or whatever. But she mentioned double cleansing. So if you haven't already, if you've never heard about it, double cleansing. So double cleansing, look into it. So she mentioned this affordable little gem right here, as you what, girl, get it together. As you guys can see, I've used quite a bit of it. Essentially what double cleansing means is you go in with this before you go in with your facial regular cleanser. I am combination more oily, like acne prone. I was scared of using an oil cleanser once I started researching double cleansing, because I was like, no, this is going to clog my pores. I'm already more on the oily side than dry. I was like, yeah, no, that's not gonna work for me. It's gonna break me out, this and that, yada 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 yada. So I gave it a try because it was pretty affordable. I bought it from Amazon and I love it. Not only does it clean your skin, it removes all your makeup. I don't like to use makeup wipes anymore. Look into it. Makeup wipes, if you are using makeup wipes, trash them out. I usually don't tell people like what to do, but that's really, really bad for your skin in the long term. But yeah, I don't usually tell people like, don't do this, don't do that, do whatever the heck you want. But that's one thing that it's like, it's really bad for you. Look into it. So now instead of wipes, I use this and then I just go in with my soap. This removes literally everything. Your waterproof mascaras, your matte stay all day, 24 hours, 36 hours, lipsticks. It removes everything without tugging your skin, without you being too harsh to your skin. Thank me later. So that's one of my skincare items that I wanted to mention. Yeah. All right, so this is another makeup product that I almost forgot to mention, so I had to go get it. This is a comment that I get a lot about the blush that I'm wearing. I love blush. Like, I'm literally blush obsessed. Like I said, I don't really wear foundation, but blush is one of those things that I just want to pick me up. That's one thing that I will add, especially cream blush. So this is the blush that I'm wearing today, and this is the blush that I pretty much have been wearing in all my other videos. And this is from ColourPop in the color Mini Me Cool Tone Pink Blush. This is how it looks. Let me put it on my hand so you guys can see. It's very creamy. That's how it looks. So I love this because I can apply it with my fingers, and I like products that are very easy, very like effortless. The less work the better, and this is like an on-the-go kind of product. I apply it obviously on my face, and then I blended it with my fingers, and then I applied this as well. This is another pro of this, that it smooths it out. All right, so now moving on to a clothing item that I have been enjoying are these Express jeans. I have been gaining a couple of weight. Well, not a couple, a lot of weight. And when I gain weight, it's very noticeable because I'm small. These jeans have been saving my life because even though I gained weight, the top portion, that band kind of just, and I like the buttons as well. It's just like a little extra to add some cuteness into the jeans, and they're very flattering. If you have never checked out Express jeans, check them out. They have really good jeans. Express is also really good with offers. They usually do like 40 to 60%. And if you're a student, I believe they also have like a student program for you guys to get discounts and whatnot. So all you gotta do is just some little quick research, and I promise you, you do not have to spend a lot of money on a lot of things. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe. It helps me out a ton. And as always, I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed and wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you guys in the